Yeah, I think honestly, the most amazing thing I learned was that your body can heal itself. Like, I really had no idea. I thought once you got to a certain point, the only thing that was going to help you was medication and drugs.
Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today we have a very special guest, Kate, who has worked with us for the last month and has overcome her symptoms of IBS. So welcome, Kate.
Thank you.
So Kate, if you'd just like to sum up how you found the program just quickly.
Yeah, so my name's Kate and I'm 19 years old, and I found this program very challenging yet like an amazing experience, and I'm really grateful that I got to do it, so yeah.
So Kate had symptoms of IBS and she really was struggling with her digestion. And so Kate, would you like to tell everyone what you've tried, things with the doctor and etc.?
Yes. So I went to the doctor, and the first thing we thought was I might be gluten-free. So I went gluten-free for a few months, and I mean, it reduced the symptoms a little bit, but it's still, nothing was perfect. And then the doctors just said they didn't know what was wrong with me, so just told me to take some pills that would stop diarrhea. So I was taking those for a couple of months whenever I had a really bad flare-up, and it helped, but the more I took them, the less effective they were. And then I tried just cutting out certain foods. I did the food map diet, and everything reduced the symptoms a little bit, but nothing was really fixing the cause. It was all just fixing the symptoms.
And what kind of symptoms were you having?
When it was really bad, I was going to the toilet like up to 10 times a day. I just had the worst bloating. It didn't matter what I ate. As soon as I ate, I was just bloated. I just did not feel good. It was taking over my life, really. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And in terms of the treatments, have you tried anyone else apart from the medical professionals?
I did go to a naturopath kind of person that felt my pulse and told me a whole lot of foods not to eat, but that really didn't help me at all either.
No?
No.
All right. So just to sum that up, lots of, unfortunately, diarrhea.
Yeah.
So 10 times a day of diarrhea, really uncomfortable stomach. Do you have any cramps or pain?
Yeah, and every time I ate, my stomach just felt awful.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, it's actually a very common thing. A lot of people experience this kind of situation, and, the doctor tells them they can't do anything about it, or you just got to put up with it. Well, you don't have to put up with it. So, Kate, how did you find us, and what made you want to join our program?
So I already knew about you guys because of being vegan and stuff. And I'd done a lot of research about it, and I thought it was finally just time to take charge of my health and actually do the right thing. And after watching and reading all your testimonies, I just knew that this was the right thing to do, and I definitely am glad I did it.
So tell people. So Kate worked with us for a month because she doesn't have a chronic IBD like ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, so she didn't need as much time. Tell everyone what it was like, during the 1 month program that you did.
Yeah, so at the beginning it was definitely hard because it was kind of conflicting with everything outside her, like a whole lot of fruit, really. So the first few weeks were kind of alright as my body was kind of just adjusting, and then the detox kind of hit me and I was like, whoa, am I doing something wrong? But then as soon as I Skyped you guys and you made me feel better and made me realize that this is just my body's way of getting rid of it, because I used to just eat a whole lot of rice, like bread, anything to kind of clog it up to stop the body detoxing, whereas this time I finally just let my body do what I had to do, and it just felt amazing at the end. Definitely scary, but it was amazing.
So talk to people about the detoxification, because you'll hear a lot of people when they do the testimonial, they really talk about that detoxification phase that happens. And even in the last video with Tashani, Shamiz talked about how it kind of has to get a little bit worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing for people to get to grips with. So kind of explain to people what that's like.
So the detox was pretty much all my symptoms all at once, and like the worst that they've kind of been. So I had pretty bad diarrhea, my stomach just did not feel good, I was tired, I had a real bad emotional detox, so I was just crying, I just didn't feel right. But that for me luckily only lasted 3 to 4 days, and then my body kind of just got rid of all the bad stuff I obviously needed to get rid of, and I just started feeling better and better. It's just always going up.
Great. And so towards the end of the program we were talking and you felt a lot better. explain to people what that feels like once you've completed your detox and you come out the other side. How does that feel?
Yeah, so it kind of finally feels like I have like control over my life, and I finally know my body so much better, and I can go out without worrying about it. I can just kind of finally live my life and know that my body is doing the best it can, and I'm doing the best I can for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Fantastic. And what is your life like now? You know, how do you find everything now that you don't have to deal with those IBS symptoms that you
My
have?
life is so much better. I'm so much happier, freer. I can finally do the things I've like always wanted to do. Definitely not perfect yet, but I can feel everything is just slowly getting better the more I kind of stick to it. And yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point that Kate just made there. You know, this is a long-term solution. It's not a quick fix. So you're not expecting to kind of click your fingers and everything's going to get better. You know, there's no magic pills, there's no potions, there's nothing like that. It's all about allowing your body to heal itself, and that takes time. And sometimes, you know, you have to take the ups with the downs, and it's not about being perfect. It's about being able to live a healthy life and enjoying your life, having a good relationship with food, and that's some of the most important things, isn't it?
Yeah, I think honestly, the most amazing thing I learned was that your body can heal itself. Like, I really had no idea. I thought once you got to a certain point, the only thing that was going to help you was medication and drugs. So I was looking for the best supplement and the best kind of medication, when really you just have to give your body the right conditions, and it knows exactly what to do.
Fantastic. And so, to sum up, there'll be a lot of people watching this who are in a similar situation to what you were in before you started the program. What kind of advice would you give to someone, maybe even, you know, say for example, as yourself watching this, what kind of advice would you give to someone who's watching this and thinking, oh, I'm not really sure whether I should do this or not?
You've just got to trust the process. Like, just trust that your body knows what to do, and when it's given the right conditions, which is what this diet and this program does, your body knows exactly how to heal, and it will do it if you give it the time. You just have to trust the process.
Fantastic. All right, that's fantastic, Kate. Well, you know, we're very proud of you, obviously, that you've been able to.
I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Yeah, obviously, it's such a great feeling when you see someone overcome and get their life back. You know, that's what it's all about, and. Yeah, I think, you know, full credit to you. You know, we obviously give you the support and the information, but you've done all the hard work, you know. No one else can do it for you. So, you know, well done. And thank you for sharing your story. I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people.
Awesome. Thank you.